Hello, I'm Cedric Sims, partner with Evermay Consulting Group and former executive at the Department of Homeland Security. I'm joined today by Mr. Sam Gordy, President of the Integrated Systems Group at Leidos, and Mr. Rob Zitz, Senior Vice President and Chief Systems Architect at Leidos. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
As you know, Agile is being seen at the Department of Homeland Security as an opportunity to drive down risk, increase the probability of success for programs, and a way to be able to integrate requirements in a more real-time fashion. Can you speak to how Agile is appropriate for cybersecurity solutions?
Absolutely. And let's face reality here. Agility is absolutely critical to the cybersecurity mission. Our threats, the people who are trying to penetrate our cybersecurity, are extremely agile. The financial imperative is there for them to penetrate our security. The intelligence imperative is there for them to penetrate our cybersecurity. We must respond, and we must be more agile. So through an agile development process, that's how we bring that to the table. Without question, you want to bring in not only the speed of an agile development process in that you have sprints that operate in a matter of weeks, but also the tremendous amount of stakeholder involvement that's fundamental to that process. Again, DHS has a myriad of stakeholders that they must respond to, from the IC to DoD to .gov on out into private industry, education, and other organizations across the United States and even internationally. The Agile development process allows all those stakeholders to come into play, to be involved in your sprint cycle, both in the definition of the requirements and in the assessment of how you've met those requirements on the back end of that multi-week cycle. And then you have much faster iterative responses.
I would add that ideally it will mean more effective systems, cheaper, more efficient, and frankly it provides a better on-ramp for innovation. By its very nature, Agile adheres to the principles that innovation should be driving you forward.
As you can imagine, sustaining development through Agile processes can require a fairly complex set of processes around them in order to be successful. Can you speak to some areas where Leidos has been successful in those areas?
Well, certainly, and as we mentioned earlier, that system engineering life cycle is absolutely critical to ensuring that you stay on point, if you will, towards heading towards what that long-term to-be goal is of your organization while maintaining the current as-is architecture that you have in place. Leidos, again, has a 45-year history of involvement in very, very complex programs, software programs in support of the U.S. government. And we bring that to the table.
Again, my name is Cedric Sims, and we want to thank Mr. Sam Gordy, President of the Integrated Systems Group at Leidos, and Mr. Rob Zitz, Senior Vice President and Chief Systems Architect at Leidos. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.